Years back, way back, I went on a cruise to Bermuda, and it was fantastic, and I thought I'd enjoy a snorkel trip. And the water in Bermuda is this like clear blue water, and went out, had the little snorkel mask and the snorkel, got out, I'm swimming, and I'm looking down, I see the beautiful, beautiful floor, and the coral, and the fish going by, and then one of them touched me, and the next thing I know, I'm back in the boat. So that didn't go over too well. And fast forward a few years later, I was in Amarillo, Texas for about 3 months, so I decided I'd take a trip down to Lubbock, where there is the Grand Canyon of Texas, and I did about a 1 mile hike in, heard a sound from the brush that I decided was a rattlesnake, and I ran back out. So I have a tenuous relationship with nature, and I've gotten used to that, but that doesn't mean that I have no sense of adventure. And fast forward a few years, I had a really tough time, just crap was getting thrown at me left and right. And I decided I needed to do something to break from the world for a little bit. So I took about a month off, and I decided I was going to take a motorcycle trip with no particular destination on a little 250cc Ninja, which is not the tool for the job, but that was what I had. So I left from Ambler, Pennsylvania, and started heading west, and made it out to Pittsburgh the first day. So that was, I guess, about 300-400 miles. Ass was really sore by the end of that day, but one day was down, and I just went each day, one day at a time, planning my destination day by day, thinking about what hotel I was going to stay at the end of the night because I'm not roughing it. But got very into the travel with no particular destination in mind. And I made it through Pittsburgh, and then Columbus, and then Louisville, Kentucky, and made my way down to Memphis, which I fell in love with and spent a few days there. Found myself in Vicksburg, Mississippi, and Baton Rouge, Louisiana, down to New Orleans, and rode from Baton Rouge to New Orleans in a torrential downpour where water was coming right up off the front wheel and directly into my shoes, so that was fun. And finally made it a little further east to Montgomery, Alabama, and then to Atlanta and Savannah, and back to near Orlando, where I took the auto train north up to DC, and then did the last stretch back to my house, and it was relaxing and cathartic, and I found that I could just turn off, not think about anything, enjoy the scenery, smell the air, see the sights, stop day by day, listen to the music of each locale, meet the people of the area, enjoy the different drinks of the area. And it was exactly the kind of calming and relief that I needed in that moment. So I strongly recommend it if you ever have an opportunity. But that was, for me, that was my wild. And it was exactly what I needed.